Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. How's everybody? How we doing? Harry, leave me alone, please. Don't. Ah. God, you're annoying, kitty. Let me put these away. All right. How we doing? Good morning. Yes. I decided that this morning, rather than, do what we normally do, we take a look at the hall. Good afternoon, Miss Francis. So yesterday the intention was to go to Goat Feather. Okay. We never made it. We left later than we normally do. And that kind of screwed us up. Those are peanuts, you putz. Not kitty treats. I don't care. I'm just going to knock something over until somebody gives me some kitty treats. So, hit 7 stores yesterday. And by the time Amy and I got back here, we were dragging. And I mean that. Like, we got home and it was like, we just left everything in the car. Went to 7 thrift stores and a grocery store. Okay? We were dead. Because normally we start at about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. But yesterday, I don't know, the last 2 days have just gone really fast. And so yesterday we were late getting out. And so like the whole day was just, we were behind. There. It was just sitting there. It wasn't glued. It was irritating me. So, 7 stores. We basically went from here to downtown Vegas. Got off the freeway. Went to the Charleston outlet. Went to the Savers. It's there on Charleston. And then we went down the road and we went to the Goodwill. Now, right off the bat, the Charleston outlet and that Goodwill are 2 that we normally do not go to because they normally don't have anything. Yes, there's bacon fat on my hand. No, Steffi, we're getting to it. And then from there, we went to the second Savers. From there, we went to a Goodwill. From that Goodwill, we went and got something for lunch. And then from there, we went to this little place called Savannah's Thrift. It's new. I saw it. They had a sign out front that said office supplies, school supplies, craft supplies. And I went, well, let's stop. So I stopped there. Amy stayed in the car. I went inside. Had a big conversation with the guy. We'll talk about that later. Then we went to one more Goodwill. And then one last Savers. And then one more Goodwill. And then we came home. So maybe that's 8. Well, then we went to the grocery store. And then we came home. So, yeah. Hello, Mari. So, Harry, you got to get down because Mommy's about to put a whole bunch of stuff up there. So I got home last night and Amy got her stuff. We found her a book called Push the Button. Don't push the button. And I thought, oh my God, that's so Amy. So we got it. So I'm not going to do these in any particular order. I'm just going to pull them because I have I have one of those big full collapsible wagons full of stuff. So let's see. First things first. I found these. They are from Paper Studio. Found those. And then bags. Then I found these. And I do have some tins that I carry in the store, but these are different. But I thought there's something I might be able to do with them. So I grabbed them. I got a whole bag of them. See? Big old bag. Hi, Christine. Next. Oh, my God. So this came from the same store. I left one behind because I have a lot of cardstock right now, but you know, you always need cardstock. I do because I use it for stuff, but I also noticed there was scrapbook paper in here, so I grabbed this one. There wasn't really any scrapbook paper in the other one, but there's some really nice colors in here. There's some colors I won't use, but and then this is all scrapbook paper. From the Paper Studio. And this is way more than I would get if I went and bought, you know, one of their we're getting rid of it stacks. So I grabbed that. Then there's more cardstock. Just wow. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Then there's some parchment in here. That's just gorgeous. I like that. That's from Paper Pizzazz. But just this huge stack. And so I grabbed that. Let me get that off the desk. Oh, good. It went under my chair. Here we go. Get over. Wow. What else? So then I was in one of the stores and I saw these and I was like, I don't know, but I think I can do something with them. These are giant felt envelopes. Okay. They have a little button elastic closure. Look at the front. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 of those. That would be great to put a journal in or something, but I grabbed those because they were cool. If nothing else, the felt was worth it. What else did I get? I found these from Inkadinkadoo. Amy Smith made it. What's the name of the set? Socialize. That's the name of the set. But it's really cool. So I got that. And what else? What else? I got 2 sets of envelopes from, these are from Paper Studio. They are A7s, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. In a very pale pink color. Move it, fuzzball. Oh, what else? Woo. Got a whole other bag over here. Oh, and I got this. This is not craft related, but this is it's a grocery bag for in the car in the cart. I don't know how to open it. Ah, there we go. It's moving. There we go. So you put this on the sides of the grocery basket, and then you fill it with groceries. Isn't that huge? But I thought, Amy and I could probably take this with us on trips. So I grabbed that. It was like $4. I think it was on sale, actually. Markdown ticket. But, yeah, it was. Whew. Okay. Then I bought these. Again, not craft related, but they had a bunch of these. Takes 2 AAA batteries. Apparently those were in there at some point, but it's an infrared thermometer. I don't know if they work, but for the price I paid for them, I don't care. But I grabbed a couple of packs, just because, sometimes you find things that are kind of cool. Infrared thermometers was kind of cool. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, there's more. I bought a bunch of bookends, plain ones. I use them for all kinds of things. Huber uses them for all kinds of things, so we grabbed some. Next. All right. So I got these. These are from Target. And to be honest, I wasn't going to get them because I was like, I'd already bought a bunch of stuff in that store. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, they're envelopes, So we're at the register and we're paying for stuff. And I was like, I'm going to pass on these. I guess the guy didn't want to put anything back. So he's like, well, how about if I do it for like half the price? And I was like, okay. So they're silver inside. So I thought that was kind of cool. So we got those. And a bag. You guys know I love bags. There are just way too many staples in this one. I don't know. I'm obsessed with bags. So I got an eraser. I got a pencil. A couple of pens. I'll throw away. But I got this pad, which I thought was really cool, And I got this pad, which usually has really cool stuff on it, but I couldn't see it. Yep, there it is. It's really cool. So I got that. And then I got this one, which I think is just basically just paper. Yeah. But, when I make notebooks for my journals, this would come in very handy to be able to do that. And this is really cool. I might cut the cover off of, the front here and use it as a tag. I don't know. I might. But I got those. All right, what else? Oh, I got these. So I got 2 boxes of these, different style. And I got these and I was like, oh, my ladies are going to love these. These are vintage. Look at the boxes. These are vintage. They're vintage note cards. If you're doing a nature journal, how cute would these be? Oh, look at them. They're so cute. And they had the envelopes with them, so that was cool. And then these are the bird ones. So I grabbed those because, you know, they're vintage and I like vintage. So grab those. Alrighty. And then this bag. So this is just a regular deck of cards. I collect cards, so. And then there's this one, which is a Harry Potter deck. Which is kind of cool. Dumbledore's the king. So all the characters are in there. And the Jokers. So it's a full deck. And the card box is cool too. So, you know. And then I got these Ripper's Resurrected Action cards. It says that there's 2 decks of cards in here. Take Back the Night. That's the blurb on here. And I think this is unopened. I'm going to go with they are unopened. Oh, one deck is open. Okay, so we can look at one deck. Let's get to the face cards. We don't care about these. And here. So we got a castle. There's a king, jack, a queen, different king, different jack, different jack, different king, different king, different queen. That's not a bend in the card either. It's printed on there like that. Then a king. That's a joker. A couple more queens. So I thought they were really cool. These are red on the back and these are green. So, you know, kind of cool. And I don't know what the hell this is. It says Shane on the front. Oh, it's a photo album. Okay. From Camp Rock. Spiral bound photo album. I don't know. No idea. Then I found this. Creation Proclaims Climbers and Creepers creation cards. No idea what these are, where they come from. But I opened it up and I looked at them and I was like, these are kind of cool. So like they're good size. They're 3 inches by 4 inches. And they're just, different animals. A gibbon, a cockroach, a whippa. But they're all just different kinds of animals. And so I thought, maybe I'll put them in sets and, get rid of them. They're nice size. They're good thick cards too. All right. What's next? Open the bag. Open the bag. All right. So then I got this. So these are those like little metal puzzles. And Buggy loves these things. He loves playing with them. And to be honest, so do I. So I grabbed those because I thought Buggy could play with them. And the other things that were in the bag, washi tape. So I'm going to sell this. And washi tape. So I got 2 sets of washi tape in that bag. Now, here's my story. So we stopped at this little store called Savannah's Thrift. And there were 2 20-something guys in there, late teens, early 20s. So I just kind of browsed around and, waited for them to leave. They got there just as we did. And I looked around. This place it's a school supplies, office supplies, craft supplies out front. So I was like, okay, let me go check this out. Well, I went in and the guy, he was talking to the kids and I overheard the conversation and he was telling them that they buy storage lockers and then they sell what they get. So I'm looking around and I see a couple of things. I saw like one of those shoe boxes, with the lid that pops up, about a shoebox size. And it was 1 row with a couple of pieces thrown on the top of hem tapes. And I went, okay. And I looked, he wanted $1 a pack for them. That's more than full retail in the store. Because you go to Walmart, they're only like 89 cents. $1. So he wanted $1 for them. And some of them weren't full. So I waited till those kids left. There was a couple of rolls of washi tape that I looked at that I was like, I like these. We all know I can't control myself with washi tape. So I was like, all right, let's look. So he's bopping around. He goes in the back a couple of times. He comes back out front. And he finally looks at me and he goes, yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. I said, well, I do have one question. He's like, okay. I said, would you take an offer on this box? And he looks at the wall where it says they're $1 a piece. And he looks at the box. And he goes, I don't know. There's like, and I went, did you say 15? He goes, no, I said there was 50 of them in there. I was like, okay. So he goes, well, what do you want to offer? I said, no, what do you want for them? He goes, oh, I don't know, like 20, 25 at least. And I was like, dude, partial ones aren't going to sell for full price. Full ones aren't going to sell for full price. I'm going to be lucky if I sell those at 50 cents a piece. This is in my head. I'm doing this, okay? And I'm looking at going, maybe there's $20 worth of stuff in here. So I looked at him and said, dude, I'll give you 15. He goes, no, 25. I was like, you know what? I'll be back in a month when they're still sitting here. And I dropped the washi tape and I left. People are delusional. He doesn't have the audience to buy it. He's in a little shopping center in a Richie kind of neighborhood where, to be honest, he's not going to get the business he needs. And it was better to get 15 from me than nothing, and he has to get rid of it because that's what's going to happen there. I'm kind of interested to go by and look at his dumpster and see what he gets rid of. Hey, Zena. All right, what do we got? Oh. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Hold on, I gotta move this thing closer to me. It's like across the room here. Move your stuff, G. All right, well, that's a little better. I think he gets rid of a lot. And you know what? It's not my normal forte, but I don't think I'm above reaching in there and grabbing that case when I see it go in, because it's going to go in the next couple of weeks. Because no matter what, he's going to get rid of it before the 4-week mark, because I told him I'd be back in 4 weeks to see if, make him another offer. Which when I go back, it'll be 10. Because it wasn't even vintage. Hey, Leah. It wasn't even vintage. It was new stuff. All right. Bag. I got a bag. All right. We got another bag. All right. Let's see what we got. Holy crap. Okay. So we got some Fancy Fetty 25s. No idea what I'm going to do with those. We got a little applique across. We got some photo frames from the Paper Studio. Floral embellishments. This is like a flower, like a leather flower. We have gift wrapping with a bottom gusset. It's a Ziploc bag from Daiso. We have a wedding cake. We have Trina's trinkets. Ooh, these are sewing. We can use these in our sewing journal. All right, we're going to put those over there. We got some craft tape, they say, but it's trim. I got some laser cut wood shaped palm trees. Cord clasps. Add those to my jewelry stuff. Interactive applique. Oh, you iron this part on and then these parts are like Velcro. They stick to it. How cool is that? I love it. Okay, and then we got this. Just chillin', making memories. It's a paper pad. Kind of a boy theme. Yeah, kind of a boy theme. That's cool though. Let's see what else we have over here, shall we? I gotta cut this plastic thing off of here. I got zip ties. They zip tie stuff. And then I'm like, what the hell? They also tape. You'll see there's some stuff that it's just damaged beyond belief because they tape the crap out of it. We have annihilated the zip tie. Okay. Okay. So I got this DCWV. It is an advent calendar kit, 152 pieces. Normally I don't do these pack things like this because, you know, but it seems to be all here. So, because I checked it out, it seems to be that all the pieces are in there. So I grabbed that. And then I got some paper pads. Now, this one, I really kind of bought more for Amy than, you know, for me, because it's photorealism and I don't like it. But there's a couple of things in here that she liked. For a project that she's doing. So we grabbed that. And then I got this one. This one is from Colorbach, and it is ombre paper. Okay. And I just thought this was so cool. So I grabbed that. All right. So then I saw this, and, you know, more receipts. I saw this and I grabbed it because I get these from time to time. I don't get them with the files in them, but I sell these pretty on the regular. It's a 12 by 12 paper case. And it's nice, you know, people like to have these, like, if for scrapbookers, they like to take them with them, you know, when they go on a crop. Or if you're going, you know, for a couple of weeks to go visit family or something, you can take some paper with you and be able to work. But it's nice and they're pretty sturdy. And so I grab those when I see them at a decent price. All right. Then I got this. This is just foam board. And it's in these big bags. So obviously somebody was like storing posters or something in them. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And they're full sheets of foam board for next to nothing. And I use them for packaging. So okay, what else? All right, then I found this. Ultima Series. It's in the package. Don't even know what's in there yet. What did I do with my blade? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have no idea what the paper looks like. Because somebody shrink wrapped it. All right. It has the letter R at the bottom. I don't know what that's about. But it does have kind of a So it's just numbered pages. They are not perforated. It has the traditional little bookmark in it. And it is signature. So I'll be pulling this apart. But that also means we have another cover. We might do another pirate journal. Who knows? I don't know. What else? Okay, I bought this. And when I saw this, I wasn't sure what it was. And then I picked it up and I was like, oh, goody, 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 goody. So I got this. And it's a 12 by 12 paper rack. It's got a little bit of damage over here. But other than that, it's in really good shape. I have no idea how much paper this thing would hold. But it opens up to about 12 inches. So 12 by 12 by 12. It's even got the tabs at the top so you can, mark what you've got. So, yeah. And it's pretty. Pretty. So grab that. Then I got another bag. Now this bag, I didn't buy for y'all. Actually got it for this thing. But yeah, I didn't buy this for y'all. I got this for somebody else. Because she likes to do this plastic canvas stuff. Not my jam, but she likes to. But it's got the 2 rulers in there, and those are like, you can't even really find those anymore. But and then it's got all the yarn and stuff in it, and 10.5 inches by 13.5 inches, and it makes this thing. I don't know, just. I know this chick that lives in my house that does this stuff, and she likes it. So, I got it for her. She'll run out here in a minute and get it. Ugh. And then I saw these. And this is what I'm talking about, okay? Thrift stores need to learn. They're screwing shit up. Okay? So I saw this. And I grabbed it. This is tape. So let me explain this. Most of these pages are destroyed. No matter how carefully I open this, even if I use the heat tool, I'm going to leave residue. So no matter how carefully I open this, there's going to be an issue. So we're going to very carefully try and get this open right now. Put it in a bag. Don't do this. Put it in a bag. Yeah, exactly what I thought. So this top page, at least, it's a complete loss to me. So those are all right. It's going to have residue. Nothing I can do about it. This is pretty much, this whole page here is pretty much, yeah, it's going to be a goner. There's not much you can do to salvage that. The other side of it, though, is going to be okay. So I will cut this signature piece down to just one, you know. It's sad. Yeah. So, you know, some of it's a little bit used, but that's okay, you know, because we like that kind of stuff. So this that I'm pulling up right now is all this. And thankfully, on the back of it, there was, you know, it was a pad. So there is a, I might be able to get this off with a gum eraser. I'll see. But, you know, there's plenty of other sheets in here. But luckily, it was a, you know, they had it on chipboard. Now that's a music sheet. That is a music sheet. So I got that. And we have some of these. Again, we're right at the edge here. We've got tape. So trying to get that off. And again, this is all vintage. This is vintage paper. And, you know, it's pretty much ruined. And look at, that is the patina from being on this paper, on this cardboard, because this is, again, it was a pad. But, you know, this is gorgeous stuff. And at least 70% of it is probably going to be pretty close to trashed. Now, here's another one, because I almost left this one. I almost didn't see this one, but I caught it right at the end, and I was like, oh, my God, there's another one. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to, this page is gone. We know it's gone. So I'm just going to be very careful and cut this top page off. And this is not totally gone. Do not think it's totally gone, because Amy and I refuse to have any waste. This may turn up in a pack someplace. If we're able to get, you know, get it cleaned up a little bit. You know, Amy could do tags out of this. She could certainly get tags out of it, and put them in her vats, you know. All of these damaged papers, Amy can, you know, she can do something with that. So it's never really a waste for us. Hi, Marcy. But yeah, I hate when they do this. Here, this is a pad. And because it was left on this for so long, this back page, look at the patina. But how cool is this? Judy Green Music, Hollywood, California. So we got those. Then there's this whole pad here. Now I'm going to try and see if I can get this off of here and get this separated out. I'm thinking the tape might just be on the back on this one and maybe a little on the edges, but I'm thinking I might be able to get that off of there. And if I can, then I can salvage this. I can salvage all of that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful paper. So this is going to be, I'm going to have to figure out something to do with it. I don't know. But it's gorgeous. And now it's ours, and we will love it.
What will be left? Oh, you unwrapped it in front of them?
Yeah, these two are pretty much totally trash. These are not great shakes, but they're workable.
Looks like you got a pretty good chunk of usable though.
Yeah. Sorry, that one's for you. Get it into that. Put it into that, would you? This one's got sticky right there a little bit.
Well, if it's dyed, it may come away.
It may come away, so
Or while it's wet, I can maybe rub it off.
yeah.
Here. Those are the ones where the tape touched.
Yeah. So, but this, I did manage to get this whole pad out without it being.
Nice.
So.
It's very nice.
So we got some that we
I have baby bits.
that we were able to say.
Nice.
All right, next.
How's everybody this morning?
Good. All right. So then I found this, and you know my motto: no craft supply left behind. And so I found this. Persona Imprinting, a service of creative memories. So I was like, okay, well, what is it? Well, it wasn't closed or taped or anything, so I opened this puppy up. Somebody made a card of some kind. I don't know. But here you have, that's a creative memory set. So it's a winter themed one. We'll just stack these over here. And then this is like these are like backgrounds. Like fancy cut paper. And let's see, what do we have here? These are dividers, art bin dividers for the 12 by 12 art bin. There was all kinds of stuff in here. Color Workshop Perfect Layers. It's a little layering board. Then we have this little color chart thing. Don't know. We've got some vellum. This looks like it would go with the winter very nicely. Great Escapes. Oh, look at that. Cute. Okay. Then we got this. Kind of cool. We've got shortcuts. We've had these before. These are like pre-cut designs. Shades of Amber. Now, these are their little paper packs. Oh, these are 12 by 12. And what they do is they give you so many pages of each thing, and it all coordinates together. Oh, these are some Amy colors right here. Vibrant. We got this green one. Then there's this. Romance Wedding. This is pretty paper. I don't know that I, would use it, but it's pretty. And this one. This is all kinds of blues and stuff. Again, it's, it's just scrapbook paper. Cardstock. Look at that. Kind of neat. And we got this, which is just, cardstock on steroids. And then there was this, and I was like, you know what? We're going to be doing a travel journal. Look at that. There's a whole set for travel. So I thought, maybe we could use that. So I was pretty stoked about getting this. And I like Creative Memories cardstock. I mean, I don't do the whole, scrapbook thing, but I like their cardstock because it's good and it's crisp and it does not break when you fold it. So then we were walking around and I was like, okay, let me look because there's something else here. I can feel it. And I found the second box. And I expected this to be more like the first, you know? Again, it's just this, you know, a service of Creative Memories. It's just their box. And I was like, oh, please. It's either going to be all paper, like the first one, or it's going to be something totally different, you know? Be full of fabric or something. So I picked it up. And it wasn't even in the office supply. This was like over by the home decor. And I picked it up and I opened it and I went, oh, baby. So there's the Creative Memories cutting mat. Okay. Here's the circle set. The oval set. The big oval. This is the full set. The only thing that's not in here, like this and this, are your base sets. Okay? So these two pieces are your base sets. The only parts that aren't in here are the squares. But the rest of the sets are in here. And these are almost impossible to find now because Creative Memories does not really make these anymore. Now that, you know, everybody's come out with like circle cutters and stuff. But I got the whole set. The only part that's not here really, other than the squares, is the cutting blades, but those are still available. So, and a lot of people already have them. They just want to, you know, supplement the set that they have, their base set. So I sell those all the time. Anything else? And I think that's it. So a big haul. And wow. I don't know. I still haven't hit this side of town. But it's a big haul. It all has to be cleaned and processed. And I did find a little die cutting machine, but it fell off the basket and broke. And so I did not get it. I do have one that I had in the shop. But then when I and somebody ordered it, when I went to sell it, I realized that there was an issue with it. And it needed to be adjusted. So I'm working on adjusting the rollers right now, and then I'm going to be putting it back in the shop.
My name's Mike. I may assist you.
Hi, Mary. So that's it. So that was my giant haul for the day.
I'm sorry, a little bit of background noise. I didn't quite catch your name.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I'm going to go through and get all of this processed and cleaned and packaged and, you know, ready to go. And then decide what's going into the shop and what's going into the live sale.
Fantastic. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look, see what we got going on.
But that's all of it.
What are they reporting hard down?
Oh, crapinoli. But that's it, guys. And Hubbard is, you know, he's in and he's working. So we're going to get off here. And I'm going to get started processing. It should take me a couple of hours to do all that. But I'm going to get all this stuff processed. I do have a lot of stuff that needs to be photographed right now. And we'll be back tomorrow where we're going to be working on our 52 card challenge here. And it's dog. So I'm going to be making some kind of a dog card tomorrow. And I did post the one from last week. So it'll be a dog card for our 52, our 24 challenge thing. It's going to be a dog card. I don't know. And I'm going to play with these things before Buggy gets here because, I have to be able to do these before so that I can just go, meh, when he gets here. Ooh, yeah, that one's going to be fun.
Is this even?
Yeah.
All right, let me check something.
Yeah, I have to be able to do these before he gets here because if I can't do them, then then he does them. He's not very gracious about it. Let's just say that. Well, I got that one apart, but I don't know how to get it back together. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. Ooh. This one's going to be fun. Let's see what we got here. These ones are usually pretty easy. But not this one. So, yeah, so I'm going to be working on this and getting stuff put away, and now I can't get it back together. No idea. Oh, this one's easy. We have a big horseshoe one of this. That one he'll know how to do. Oh, this one. This one is horrible. You have to twist your fingers around 20 different ways, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I'm going to be playing with these and processing all the other stuff, and then I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we will, we'll be back to our normally scheduled program. Oh, I hate these things. That way. Then it's all right. So I'll be playing with this for a while, and then tomorrow we'll work on our journal and our ATC card thing, and that's it. That's all I have, guys. Really. So if you're new here, hit the button, subscribe. Like me, make a fat lady happy. What can I say? Poke me. I do not go hee. Hey. Let's see what else. Check out the community tab. Check out what's going on. I did put up the free class that was put up on Sunday. So if you did not attend the class, the actual class, you could go in there and check that out. That's fantastic. Also, Roseanne did one where she used maps instead, but she did the step-by-step with the video, and it came out fantastic. So if you get a chance, go check out Roseanne's video. But that's it. That's all I got, guys. Till I see you again. Stay well, my friends.